Well, Cheryl, a ship full of American war heroes cruised Chicago's lakefront today. More than 600 Purple Heart veterans were treated to a voyage on board the Odyssey, which calls Navy Pier its home port. The annual cruise was started back in 1945 by late columnist Irv Kupcinet as a thank you to this country's veterans. ABC7's Dan Ponce has more.
After an emotional ceremony this morning featuring an Army parachute team and a flyover by the Lima Lima flight team, hundreds of Purple Heart veterans and their family members boarded the Odyssey for a day of food, music, and fun out on Lake Michigan. Every Purple Heart recipient here has a story of bravery.
I was trying to get my squad leader out of a burning building. We had gotten bombed, and I got shot twice and burned in a fire trying to drag him out of the building, but unfortunately he burned to death.
One of the celebrities on board, USS Indianapolis survivor Mike Carilla.
And I wear the cap all the time, this Indianapolis cap, for the 880 guys that died out there.
Cup's Purple Heart Cruise, the only one of its kind, was started back in 1945 by Chicago legend Irv Kupcinet, who wrote a column in the Sun-Times that ran for decades. The tradition suspended in 1995 because of Kupcinet's growing age, but thanks to his grandson David, it started up again last year.
I think the veterans of this state are very, very fortunate to have a history that includes the Purple Heart Cruise and be able to have it back now.
More than 600 veterans are on the Purple Heart Cruise today. Many of them served in Vietnam.
I was there for a year, and thank God I came back, you know, all in one piece. And I have a lot of buddies that stayed over there, you know, so it's hard.
Some veterans, including Frank Lopez from Oak Lawn, fought back tears while remembering fallen friends. The cruise is also an opportunity for veterans to thank veterans.
It feels great to be among these people. It's an honor, a true honor.
I think that's really what Cup loved about the cruise, something to get the veterans at the time out of the hospital and give them at least one day a year of great care, great attention, great food, great fun. And, you know, if all he could give them was a day a year, he was happy doing that.
At Navy Pier, Dan Ponce, ABC7 News.
Been on that cruise several times. It's very inspiring to talk to the war heroes and hear their stories. So thanks for that.
So what's happening with all this crazy
Storms have moved out of the